the Canadian province of British Columbia. Not often that you hear from there. But the government there has become the first foreign government to issue bonds into the Chinese domestic market. It's a move aimed at attracting new investors from the Asia Pacific. And less than 3 weeks after that decision, the province's premier, Christy Clark, started a 6-day visit here in China. She sat down with our reporter Liu Yang in Chengdu and spoke about this growing relationship between her province and China.
China's natural gas consumption is growing rapidly, sparking the need for expanded development plans and infrastructure construction. China's current import capacity stands at approximately 18.8 million tons. By 2015, that figure is expected to nearly triple to more than 47 million tons. Meanwhile, Canada will soon become one of the world's largest exporters of energy products. BC Premier Christy Clark's visit to mainland seems perfectly timed for China to solidify an energy partnership with a resource-rich country. And the main issue you're looking to discuss with the Chinese government this time is about LNG investments. What are you trying to achieve within the 6-day visits in China?
China has big plans. One, to continue to grow the economy. Second, to move to clean energy. And in British Columbia, we have one of the biggest reserves of natural gas in the world. Part of what we want to do is help China grow, move to clean energy, and with natural gas, help British Columbia grow. It's a mutual opportunity. We have, in huge amounts, what China needs to grow. And so we think we can work together and help.
Could you please explain how important China's LNG investment is to BC and Canada?
It could be the most important economic change our province has ever gone through. Well, it could be $1 trillion in economic growth over 30 years, which is large for us. 100,000 direct jobs in a province of 4.5 million people. It's a very large, a very big change. It will change the face of our province, and it will change our country. Many people in China will know about the oil sands in Alberta. That has had a big impact on Canada. The natural gas resource in British Columbia is so big that it will have a bigger impact on Canada than oil has in changing the economy.
Chinese companies are also looking for advanced technologies to solve the current so-called bottleneck in developing shale gas in China. What BC can offer to Chinese companies?
They should come to British Columbia and see how we do it. We'd welcome the chance to show them. And certainly, as Chinese investors make their way to our province and buy companies that are doing, drilling, that are using the technology, they are learning about how this is done, and that's how the help will come back to China. So I would welcome any Chinese investor to come and look at British Columbia. We'd welcome them to come and see how it's done and learn, so they can bring that knowledge back to China.
Premier, BC was the first foreign government to issue bonds into the Chinese RMB market. How do you see this step as affecting the overall relationship between China and Canada?
There's a reason BC was first to issue a bond into the RMB market. It's because China is first on our agenda for trade. Many people of Chinese descent live in Vancouver and in BC. And we are very proud of our relationship with China. So in issuing the bond, we wanted to make money in a lucrative market, but we also wanted to further deepen our relationship with China by being the first. And I think it shows we hope it shows enormous respect that we hold for China by being the first to do it.
Lunch,
Thank you. Thank you. It was my pleasure.